Hi, Sally. I just heard from my son, but you're thinking of giving birth at your parents' house?
Oh, hello, Monica. Yes, that's right. I'm planning to go back to my parents' house about 2 months before my expected birth date.
Why do you have to go back home to your parents' house? You know you can just continue to stay at your own house. Because I'm here to support you with everything, you know.
Since this is my first time to raise a child, and I assume that I'll probably be so tired taking care of the baby, I just thought I'd like to stay at my parents' house during the first few months.
But of course, I can do all of that for you taking care of the baby. So why don't you just quit going back home to your parents' house?
Well, you see, my parents don't have so many opportunities to come over here. And I just wanted them to have some quality time with their grandchild, at least when the baby is born.
But I also wanted to take care of the newborn baby too.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But I will return home around 1 month later after I give birth to the baby.
But I was even expecting to attend the birth with you as well. This is so disappointing because I was really looking forward to all of this.
What? Attend the birth? You were actually expecting to attend the birth?
Yes, that's absolutely right. Because I know that my son would just be useless standing right next to you. So I was being ready to put myself in that position to support you throughout your labor. I'm sure it'll be more helpful being there for you than my son.
But I do think that would be difficult, though.
Why is that?
Because I guess it'll be pretty embarrassing for me.
Oh, don't worry about that. We're both females, you know. And I've experienced giving birth as well, so there is actually nothing to be embarrassed of. I would assume showing strangers between your legs should be even more embarrassing, though. So many people are going to have to see that during labor, you know. So I don't see why you were so concerned about me.
But I just think it's a different situation being seen by the hospital staff.
Oh, I'm just so disappointed. I was excited that I may be the first person to hold my grandchild when he was born.
I'm so sorry about that.
But I guess it's okay. Because we're the ones who will be able to live together with our grandchild in the future. And then I'll just have plenty of time to spend with my grandchild.
What? Did you say living together in the future?
Yes, that's right, isn't it? Because our son is our only child. So who else is going to take care of us besides him? He's the only family we can rely on.
But we did mention that we were not going to live together with you before, right? I suppose you do understand that both my husband and I haven't changed our minds about that.
Well, regarding that, I guess my husband was trying to act tough about this before. But honestly, he does really want to live together with your family, though.
Really? Is that so?
And I do think that children should be looked after surrounded by many adults as possible. And I know that you do want to return going back to work someday, right?
Yes, I guess I do want to go back to work someday.
Well then, you should definitely live together with us. It will be much easier to go back to work if I just take care of my grandson and do everything for you at home, right? And I assume the house my son and you built is so big because you were considering living together with us someday, right?
Actually, that's not what we were thinking, though. We were both saying that we wanted to have a big dog someday when we have children. So that's actually why we built a big house as much as possible, so we could have enough space to live with a dog.
No. You must be kidding me, aren't you? Because I know that you have a guest room in your house as well. I know that you prepared that guest room just for us, right?
Unfortunately, that's really not what we intended, though.
Anyway, when you come back home from your parents' house, you can just go ahead and leave everything to me about taking care of your baby. You don't have to worry about anything because I will raise my grandchild properly to become our good heir of our family.
But I do think we can manage taking care of the baby on our own for a while.
No. What are you saying? This is going to be your first child. You, Sally, and my son don't have any knowledge or experience in raising a child, right? Of course I can't just leave everything up to you two, so you can just rely on me.
But I think we'll be totally fine on our own.
No, Sally. You don't need to hesitate to ask us for any support from me, okay? Well then, I want you to please spend the day just thinking about your baby first, and I will go over to your house later on to do all the chores for you today, so don't worry. Sally, you can just sleep as much as you want throughout the day. Hello, Sally. My son just told me not to visit your house anymore, but what's going on? I can't believe he would say that to me after all the help I have provided to you these days while you were pregnant.
Hi, Monica. I'm so sorry about this. I do appreciate your support, doing everything for us, but since you do seem to visit us every day, I guess I just need some time to relax and take a rest.
Do you mean that it's troublesome for you if I go visit your house?
No, I didn't mean that, but I do get a bit concerned being helped out too much.
Well, isn't that just your problem? I'm practically doing all the chores for you because you're pregnant. But I'm just so shocked to be told not to visit you so suddenly by my son. And you know that I've always been saying that you can just lie down and take a rest while I'm there, right? You even have time to relax while I'm doing everything for you. So I just don't see what the problem is and why I have to be refused to visit your house.
That is true, but honestly, you just keep on talking to me while you're here.
Well, I'm talking to you because you keep on answering to me. If you want to sleep, why don't you just ignore what I'm saying? And my son was also mentioning that the issue of us living together. He said to me that he's not willing to live together with us. So I assumed you forced my son to say that, right?
No, Monica, I didn't force him. Because my husband and I actually have the same opinion towards living together with you.
This is absolutely a lie. Because my son has always been the one to listen to what I say, and I don't think this is his true feelings. So I just know that you're the one who refused to live with us. You're so pathetic to make my son say that to me on behalf of you. I'm just so disappointed about this. Actually, this was the most shocking news to me in these past few years. I was so hurt that I even shed tears.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Honestly, we didn't mean to hurt you at all.
Just tell me, what makes you so reluctant to live together with us in the first place? Because I've been supporting your family doing so much for you two. And I'm even willing to take care of my grandchild that is expected to be born. There should be only benefits for you and my son and nothing inconvenient to accept this condition. So I still don't understand why you refuse living together with us.
Actually, my husband and I both had the same idea that we would not live with our parents since we got married. And even about raising our children, we both intend to take care of our child by ourselves without support as much as possible.
That means that you're not going to ask for any help from us? And whatever happens, we don't need to support you at all from now on?
Well, I guess that will depend on the situation, though. But we do intend to manage everything on our own for now without any support.
That's such a betrayal.
What? A betrayal?
Because I thought that you would accept living together with us in the future. And that's why I admitted you to be my son's wife.
I just don't know what to say.
Do you actually have any complaints about living together with us? If you do, I want you to go ahead and just tell me clearly because I'm not convinced yet.
I just think that there's certain paces of living lives among each family. And please don't misunderstand this because it's not like I don't want to live together with you. I just don't think I can live together even with my own parents either.
Well, I don't think you need to actually live with your parents, though.
I'm sorry, I just said that as an example.
Can you just stop? You're so annoying. And I just don't want to hear your excuses anymore. Since my grandchild is going to be born, I'm absolutely living together with you no matter what you say. And you have just got to accept that.
Monica, I'm so sorry. Can you just continue to discuss the issue further with my husband? Because I believe I don't have anything more to say to you. And I'm sure that he will have something to say to this as well.
So I'm just saying, all you have to do is accept living together with us. Then my son would definitely agree to this as well.
I'm so sorry, Monica. I'm just not feeling so well, so I think I need to go now.
Hey, wait, Sally? I'm not finished with this conversation yet, so don't try to end this. Just remember that I'll never accept any answer other than living together with you. And if you don't live together with us, then I'll have to make you divorce my son. If you're still watching this text, just answer to me. Hello, Sally. Today I have an important issue I need to discuss with you. So you definitely need to reply to me now.
Hello, Monica. It's been a while since we talked before. So what important issue should we discuss about?
But before that, first of all, isn't there anything you have to say to me?
What? I don't actually think so.
I can't believe this. So you're still not even going to apologize to me about all of this? I'm actually giving you a chance to apologize.
Are you saying that I have to apologize to you?
You've just been ignoring all my text messages up until now, right? And when I visited your house the other day, you did pretend to be out, didn't you? I knew that you were there inside your house, so why did you try to hide from me?
Well, that's because you still don't seem to listen to my husband's opinions at all.
Oh my, are you saying that I'm wrong for all of this?
I'm going to be honest about this, but you coming over to visit our house every day was such a burden for us. And even if we refuse to live together with you, you just keep on bringing up the same matter over and over and just never seem to give up. So I want you to realize that you're not welcome to our family at all. I don't want to make my pregnancy an excuse for this, but when I wanted to lie down when I wasn't feeling so well, it was really tough for me just being with you.
Well, if you did think so, why didn't you go ahead and tell me that more clearly?
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've already been trying to tell you about this so many times, but you just keep interrupting me. And you never seem to listen to what people have to say.
Oh, I just can't believe you're acting so strong towards me since you've gone over to your parents' house.
No, Monica, that's not my intention. I'm just trying to tell you that you never listen to us.
But anyway, this issue has already been solved now, so everything is going to be okay.
What's been solved?
Of course, it's about the issue of you living together with us. Actually, we just went ahead and sold your house while you were away at your parents' house. So I guess you don't have a place to go back to now anyway.
What?
Well, after you went over to stay at your parents' house, I just tried so hard to persuade my husband and son about this again. As I said, a wife who is not willing to live together with us should be kicked out of the family.
Huh?
And then, my husband and my son finally understood and agreed to this as well. So I successfully managed to sell your house. And we've already even found a buyer for it. So all you need to do is just divorce my son now. But if you really don't want to go through this divorce, I can give you another chance. Why don't you just kneel down and apologize to me? If you are willing to change your heart and attitude towards me, I will forgive you and can consider living with you again as well.
Oh no, Monica, you've got this all wrong. Because your house is the one that actually got sold.
What?
So I'm saying, the house that got sold is actually your house that you're living in and not ours.
What are you saying? Why do we have to sell our house?
Well, it's actually your husband that made this decision to sell your house. He was concerned that you'll just continue to get carried away like this forever, so he wanted to put an end to this by changing the situation in some way. He said that he was planning to move to his hometown far away from us in the countryside after his retirement.
What?
Though I was surprised to hear this, but it seems that your husband has always wanted to return back and live in his hometown. So he was actually really excited about moving out and starting his new life.
No. Wait. What? This can't be true. You must be joking.
But why do I have to make a joke about this? Believe it or not, this is all true. And you have to start accepting this situation.
Because selling our house, it's so strange that he wouldn't consult me about this at all and decide everything on his own.
But you actually tried to sell our house without telling me about it at all, right? Isn't that the same thing? So I don't think it's a surprise to think of it in an opposite way.
But you're obviously in a different position than me.
But this is something that your husband actually decided on his own. So I don't know anything about this.
No, this is just a lie. This can't be true because I just can't live in a countryside far away from here. I absolutely can't.
If you still have any complaints, please discuss about this further with your husband. Because I have nothing more to say to you, so don't try to involve me in this matter. And since I have to go to the hospital for my prenatal checkup, sorry, but I must leave now. So goodbye.
Sally, are you looking at this text message right now? You need to help me.
What? Monica, what happened?
This is a really serious matter. As I refused to move to the countryside with my husband, he just said that he was going to have to divorce me.
Well, I suppose so. That's not so surprising to me at all.
What? Why do you agree to that? Don't you think it's horrible to divorce me after living together and doing everything for him all these years?
Don't you still understand? The reason why he sold your house in the first place is because you got so carried away and things were getting out of control.
I got carried away. What do you mean?
Ever since I got pregnant and quit my job, you started visiting our house every single day, right? You came to our house with the reason to help out our chores, but actually you were just staying at our house, just talking to me, laying around and practically doing nothing.
No, that's not true because I was actually doing some chores for you. It's not like I was just lazy.
And you were just making meals that you wanted using our food and ingredients and just eating them here, right? And just left the cooking tools and dishes in the kitchen without even washing them or putting them back. And I remember, don't you even take a bath at our house sometimes?
Well, yes. That's because your bathtub is so clean and big. I just wanted to take a long bath relaxing myself. So what's wrong with that?
Well, during your long bath, you would ask us to go buy some wine and would even make me prepare some appetizers for you. By asking me to do that, you probably didn't even think of letting me take a rest, didn't you?
Well, they say that pregnant women do need some exercise and should move around.
Well, thanks to you, I've been moving around enough already. Cleaning up the bathroom soaked in water that you used, and doing all the cleanup after you cooked anything because it was just a mess. I definitely had to move around cleaning up and doing things for you much more than before I was pregnant.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry about that. I guess I didn't notice those small detailed things at all because I didn't think that was such a big deal for you. But if you were thinking that way, I do wish you could have told me much earlier.
Well, I told you that the other day. And actually, I've been saying this many times for quite a while.
But the way you say it is so indirect, so it's difficult for me to understand. You need to be more straight with me, otherwise I wouldn't notice.
But as I'm your daughter-in-law, of course I do hesitate to say things straight to you.
Then you must try saying things to me clearly from now on, because I probably wouldn't notice if you don't. And definitely don't need to hesitate because I won't get angry just because you warned me about something. I'm sure that it won't bother me for you to speak honestly with me.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't do that. Because when I had my husband tell you about visiting our house and living together, you got so furious and said that you would make us go through a divorce. So I'm just fed up with your selfish attitude and don't want to be involved with you anymore. And my husband and I want to cut off the relationship with you for good.
Cut off our relationship? Please, Sally, don't say such a sad thing. I think you're just misunderstanding this. I was not angry, but was just so sad that it made me say those horrible things to you at that time. Believe me, it's not like I really wanted you to divorce my son. That's really not what I meant.
But I'm sorry, I just can't believe any word you say now. Even though I said that we don't intend to live together with you, you just tried to force your way to do so many times. And you tried to make my husband divorce me and even tried to sell our new house. So how am I supposed to believe you going through all of this? Don't you also think it's the right decision for our family to cut off the relationship with you?
Sally, you've just got to understand. I was just so excited about having a grandchild, you know? So I guess I just got carried away with things because I was just really happy. And I thought I could be with your family forever if I could live together with you.
Well, although I appreciate your feelings, that's the same situation for my parents as well. If you didn't get so carried away with things, I'm certain that you would have had more opportunities to see our family than my parents.
All right, I understand. So I will give up about living together with your family, so you just need to forgive me about all of this. Because if you do forgive me, then I suppose my husband will finally give up moving to the countryside.
But Monica, unfortunately, I don't think that's possible at this point. Because your house has already been sold and it has been finalized. And you're supposed to move out of the house within next month, right?
Well then, you need to persuade my husband to stop this immediately, because I just don't want to live in the countryside.
Well, then I do think you're the one who needs to discuss this directly with your husband and not me. Because this is a matter that needs to be solved between the two of you, and I can't do anything to help you out.
But he just won't listen to what I say. He just says that he will divorce me if I don't want to move to the countryside with him, and he won't even try to compromise on that at all.
Well then, why don't you just decide to go through a divorce with your husband? If you do so, I suppose you can live a free life on your own from now on.
I can't believe you're saying this. Of course I can't divorce him. How am I supposed to live from now on after I divorce him at this age?
Monica, I think it's time you need to realize that. This all happened because of you, and it's all your fault. Of course, my pregnancy might have been the trigger to this, but I've heard that both your husband and your son were already sick and tired of your selfish attitude from quite a while ago.
But I've supported my husband and son and have done so much for them up until now. I have always been considerate about them whenever and whatever I do. So I just feel betrayed from both of them after all I've done for them.
Well, I guess all that support from you may have been a burden for them sometimes. Actually, my husband is pretty furious about you causing trouble to me this time. I guess it finally did hit him. Because he even said that he didn't want to let you meet our child.
What? No, he can't do this to me.
I guess this is what happens if you act just thinking about yourself being self-centered. If your husband went so far even to ask you to divorce him, then why don't you try looking back on what you've done up to now once? You should take a chance to reflect on your mistakes.
Well then, can you please let me stay at your house for a while?
What? Excuse me?
Because I just can't get myself sorted out to decide to move to my husband's hometown. Because I have friends over here. And there's so many stores and restaurants that I want to go to. So I just can't give up this life here and move to the countryside. So can you please let me live with you for only a couple of months at your house?
Monica, I don't think you're understanding this situation yet. I want you to seriously reconsider why we are refusing to get involved with you. And the reason why your husband has decided to move. After going through all of this, causing your family so much trouble, I do think that you're the one who needs to change.
Of course I did think about it. So I'm admitting that I was wrong about all of this. But everyone is just so selfish about themselves. No one just doesn't seem to care about my feelings.
Well, you should realize that's exactly what you were doing to the people around you up until now. Actually, even now, I'm just so tired of taking care of my newborn son, but I'm still trying to listen to your endless complaints. So don't try to ask for help to a mother who just gave birth to a baby a few days ago. Can you possibly try to be more considerate about the people around you and stop thinking just about yourself?
Hey, Sally, but you know that I'm in trouble and I do need help.
Can you understand that I'm being bothered by you too? Because I definitely don't want to deal with a troublesome mother-in-law that is so self-centered even when I'm so exhausted either. So, as you asked me, I did talk to you straightforward and said what I wanted to say all this time. So I hope you're satisfied with this since I don't have anything more to say to you. And don't you ever try to get involved with me or my family again. Because you should remember, you're just nothing but trouble to us. After that, my mother-in-law apologized to her husband and eventually decided to move to her husband's hometown in the countryside. Now it seems that my mother-in-law doesn't oppose against him anymore. And seems as if she has become a completely different person, living her new life quietly in the countryside. As my husband and his father have been trying to put up with my mother-in-law's temper so many times up until now, but with me being so bothered by her through this incident, I'm so glad that they both finally took action with my mother-in-law to put an end to this. Though I do understand that this became a really tough situation to handle, I feel so grateful that they both were so supportive and considerate about my feelings until the very end. If I did decide to live together with my mother-in-law as she wished, then I definitely know that I wouldn't be living a happy life like I am now. So I'm just so relieved to be able to avoid that life living with my mother-in-law, and I'm glad we're no longer involved with each of our lives anymore. As I've now returned home from staying at my parents' house for a few months, I'm just living a life every day with the mercy of taking care of my newborn son with my husband. Though we are still immature parents and will probably go through some tough times raising a child together, I do hope to show our love and affection to my son just enough so that it would not be such a burden for him. And I'm looking forward to our bright future waiting ahead, raising a lovely family that can speak honestly and continue to care about each other at all times. Thank you for watching Peep Talk videos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to leave any comments. Please visit us again to check out the next video.
Sarah, I'm so sorry about the other day. I know I took bereavement leave saying my grandmother died, but actually, I was on vacation with my boyfriend. I'm really sorry. So you're only telling me this now? Well, I wasn't sure how to bring it up, lol, but I figured I should come clean eventually. When exactly did you plan to come clean? After the whole office sent you condolence cards? Oh, did they? The team pooled money for flowers for your grandmother's funeral. Aw, that's so sweet of everyone, but it's fine, right? Just think of it as spreading happiness, lol. Do you realize how much trouble this caused the team? We had to redistribute all your work on short notice. Sorry about that, but everyone got the work done, right? So no harm done. We had to cancel 2 client meetings. They probably weren't that important anyway, lol. That's all something you should apologize for. But that's not all, is it, Katie? There's something else you need to apologize to me for, right? Oh, you mean how I took an extra day off without proper notice? You know that's not what I'm talking about. Is it about the office supplies I borrowed? Katie, stop playing dumb. Oh, you mean about how your fiancé is my boyfriend now? But I don't think I need to apologize for that, though. Lol. What? You don't think you need to apologize? I mean, I just ended up with someone I love. It just happened that the person I fell for had a girlfriend. It's not like I broke any laws, so there's nothing to apologize for. Lol. It just happened? Yeah, love is spontaneous. Lol. How long has this relationship been going on? Does it really matter? Love just happens. It matters to me. I deserve to know. Why are you being so intense about this? Listen, Katie, you're only 20, and there's probably a lot you don't understand, but stealing someone's fiancé is actually against the law. It's considered adultery, and it's a civil offense. I don't understand all that complicated legal stuff, lol. But it's weird that 2 people in love getting together would be against the law, so I'm not apologizing to you. Katie. Besides, why are you only mad at me? If you're going to be angry at Tom too. I think a man who makes moves on other women while having a girlfriend is way worse, lol. I don't need you to tell me that. Believe me, I'll definitely have words with him. Then why are you confronting me first? Is it because I'm younger and easier to intimidate? Because you're my colleague. I trusted you. Trust is overrated, lol. Your disrespectful attitude is unacceptable. Making moves on someone else's boyfriend, refusing to apologize, showing no remorse. How dare you? Ooh, scary! Lol, is this what they mean by bitter single office lady hysteria? Is this really worth getting so angry about just because you missed your chance at getting married? Lol. Excuse me? You know what they say about women your age. Tick-tock, lol. Hey, watch your mouth. Oh, did I hit a nerve? Sorry, lol. You have no idea what you're talking about. Don't worry, there are plenty of fish in the sea. If Tom didn't work out, you can just move on to the next guy. Getting all worked up about it is so inefficient. Lol. You're so good at your job, but your private life is kind of a mess, huh? Lol.
How dare you, you fresh out of college rookie? What do you know about me?
I know enough. You're so stuck up about work, always going on about proper procedures and protocols. That's probably why Tom got bored with you, you know. Lol.
Don't pretend you know anything about our relationship.
Oh, right. And Sarah, you're turning 38 this year, practically 40. Lol, you're different from perky 20-year-old me. It's not so easy for you to find another man, is it? Lol. I mean, who actually wants a woman pushing 40? Lol.
What did you say?
The truth hurts, doesn't it? Lol. Don't get me wrong, you're pretty for your age, but that's the thing, for your age. Lol. Well, I mean, at 38, having kids would be pretty much impossible. That would be so unfair to your husband and his parents. Maybe it's better if you just stay single forever? You should start thinking about living a life where you don't burden anyone. Lol.
What exactly are you trying to say?
Just being helpful, because someone needs to tell you the truth. Why don't you just give up on marriage altogether? Lol. Keep chasing after men and you'll just have a sad single life. Lol. You should actually thank me for giving you this wake-up call.
Excuse me?
I'm really doing you a favor here. Think of it this way. Now you won't waste any more time chasing impossible dreams.
Are you done now?
Almost. Just wanted to make sure you got the message. Lol. Tom chose me, and that's that. Time to move on, Grandma. Lol. Don't worry, I'll take good care of your ex-fiancé. Lol. Well, I'll be going now. See you at work next week. Lol.
Who would have thought you'd be on a business trip to the same place? I can't believe the affair got discovered in a situation like this.
How dare you betray me like this? We were even talking about marriage. You even said you'd meet my parents this year. How could you have an affair with my junior colleague?
Come on. Don't make such a scene.
A scene? You think I'm making a scene? I just want answers.
Look, these things happen. People grow apart.
We weren't growing apart. We were planning our future together just last month.
But plans do change.
Do they change so suddenly?
Hey, don't blow up at me like that. It's not like it just jumped into an affair on a whim. I thought about it carefully before choosing Kate.
What?
Sarah, I loved you well enough. You're a good cook, thoughtful, and a really great woman. But you know, men want youth and charm in a woman too.
You're throwing me away for such a shallow reason?
What are you talking about? It's a very important reason. I don't want to compromise when looking for a life partner.
A life partner? You mean like what we were supposed to be?
Hey, that was different.
But we've been together all this time. It's been 6 years now. And you prefer someone you've known for a few months over me? Is Katie being young really that important to you?
6 years is nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Nothing? But we built a life together!
Did we, though? Really think about it. The length of the relationship doesn't matter for marriage. Besides, you were just a client contact. That's the only reason I dated you. You should be grateful I stuck around for 6 whole years.
What?
Want to know the truth? The whole truth?
Just tell me.
I guess I should have told you sooner.
Told me what?
Back then, I was desperate to make sales. And I thought, hey, dating an employee at a client company would create a good connection. But you never showed any favoritism to me or the company, and you never leaked any useful information. To be honest, I was thinking of dumping you after the first month.
That's horrible.
You were too professional, always keeping work and private life separate.
Because that's the right thing to do.
Right thing? Who cares about right when there's profit to be made?
Profit? That's all I was to you?
But you were such a good cook and such a nice woman that I kept dating you. Don't act like 6 years was such a big deal. Those 6 years might have been precious to you as you're pushing 40, but they meant absolutely nothing to me.
This is too cruel. You told me it was love at first sight, but you were just dating me for business. You never truly loved me at all.
Business first. That's how the world works.
I can't believe I wasted 6 years of my life on you.
Don't be so dramatic.
You're so pathetic.
Sorry, Sarah. Katie's the only one I truly love. Unlike you, she's young and cute. And she says she'll help favor our company too. I have a feeling she'll be the perfect partner, both personally and professionally.
I see. Then just go ahead and be happy together. I'll send back all your belongings from my apartment.
Just make sure you pay for all the shipping.
Excuse me?
Because I'm trying to save up to buy my Katie an engagement ring.
That's not my problem. You can throw away my stuff. Just never show your face to me again. I never want anything to do with you ever again. This conversation is over. Goodbye, Tom.
Fine, be that way. Katie's way more cooperative anyway.
Sarah, you're definitely coming to my wedding, right? Lol, we're inviting everyone from the office, so you absolutely have to come.
I don't think that would be appropriate.
Come on, don't be such a spoiled sport.
I have other plans.
Then just cancel them. Lol, this is way more important.
Well, I don't think so.
Don't be such a stick in the mud. It's a celebration.
No, I can't come. I'm your fiancé's ex, after all. Even though no one knows we dated before, it wouldn't be proper etiquette for me to attend.
Oh, I don't mind about that at all. So please come. Actually, I absolutely need you to come. Lol.
What? Why do I have to come?
It's going to be such a beautiful wedding.
I'm sure it will be, without me there.
Come on, don't you want to see how happy we are?
I'd rather not.
Are you scared? Lol.
Of what?
Of seeing Tom so happy with someone else.
Katie, are you possibly thinking of asking me to give a speech as a senior colleague?
That hadn't crossed my mind. I won't ask for anything like that. I just want to enjoy myself. Lol. Watching the bitter old maid who got dumped by Tom while I get married. I can't miss out on something this fun.
You're as impudent as ever. You've really got some nerve.
Lol. That's the first time you've actually complimented me since I joined the company. Lol.
I wasn't trying to compliment you, but if you want me there so badly, I'll come. If everyone from the office is invited and I'm the only one who doesn't show up, I don't want any nasty rumors spreading.
Oh, like how the bitter single lady is jealous of her junior's wedding? Lol. That kind of rumor would spread like wildfire. Lol.
You seem to have thought this through.
Of course I have. I've thought about everything.
Everything?
I think about everything. That's why Tom chose me. Lol.
Well then, please make sure to prepare my seat.
Already done. Front row. Lol.
Front row?
so you can see everything clearly, lol.
How thoughtful.
And hey, if you have a boyfriend or something, feel free to bring him to the wedding too. That would shut up anyone making fun of you for being single, lol.
My personal life is none of your concern.
Aw, don't be shy. If you have someone, just bring him.
That's rich coming from the person who makes fun of me the most.
I'm just looking out for you. Wouldn't want you to feel lonely, lol. Oh, but I'm sorry, lol. I forgot you've given up on marriage now, lol. How mean of me to tell you to bring a boyfriend when you'll never have one again, lol.
What?
I mean, who would date you? Well, anyway, make sure you come, old lady, lol. And don't do anything trashy like trying to pick up men.
Sure, I'll come with my husband.
What? Stop lying, you old hag, lol. What are you suddenly talking about? Did the shock of losing your fiancé make you create an imaginary husband, lol?
How rude. I really do have a husband. You said I could bring someone if I had someone, so I thought I'd bring him there.
Wow, you're really committed to this lie, lol.
It's not a lie.
Did you hire an actor or something, lol?
No need for such measures.
Then who is he? Some loser, lol.
What?
Well then, bring him if you can, lol. But absolutely no canceling at the last minute.
Then please add a seat for my husband. He's an executive at our company, so watch how you speak to him.
What? An executive at our company?
Well then, looking forward to the wedding.
Wait, Sarah, which executive?
You'll see.
Sarah? You can't just drop that and disappear. Just answer me. What is this, Sarah? You actually brought your husband and he really is an executive. How on earth is James Parker, the popular executive, your husband?
Oh, was James that popular?
Don't play dumb with me.
I'm not playing anything.
You're acting like you don't know. He's the super popular executive that all the single women in the company are after. He's tall, stylish, and he's an executive while still in his 30s. He's down to earth and gentle. Everyone loves him. We all gave up because we heard he was dating a model. So how did he end up as your husband?
A model girlfriend? That must be a misunderstanding. Lol. He actually has a sister who's a model, but he hasn't had a girlfriend. Actually, he's never had a girlfriend at all.
What?
Hard to believe.
But he always turned down everyone who asked him out.
Did he?
Every single person.
Actually, we were high school classmates. We've always been close friends, and we often went out for drinks, even as adults. Though I held back meeting him while I was in a relationship. After I broke up with Tom, we thought we'd go out for drinks again after so long.
What? You were classmates and that close? I've never heard anything about this.
Why would you have?
But I've never seen you two talk at work.
Well, work is work. We don't mix personal and professional life. We maintain our positions as executive and employee. We wouldn't just chat casually like friends.
But how did that turn into marriage? It's only been 2 months since Tom dumped you.
Sometimes things just work out.
That's my line.
Well, I guess maybe it was the alcohol. We went drinking for the first time in a while and ended up dating. We're both getting older, so we thought, why not just get married?
No way! There's no way you could marry the super popular executive just like that!
Sometimes life does surprise you.
This isn't right!
What isn't? I still can't believe it myself, but I'm actually really enjoying this married life. We had both given up on marriage, but living with someone is really fun.
Stop rubbing it in!
I'm just answering to your questions.
This can't be happening. I stole your fiancé. Tom has a decent income and ambition. I married him because I thought he'd definitely make me happy. So how come someone like you gets to marry an even better man? A company executive must make at least $200,000 a year, right? And I heard James owns several luxury condos.
You seem to know a lot, but that's also a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
His parents just run a real estate business.
What? His family runs a real estate business? No way. How unfair can you get?
You keep saying unfair, unfair. Aren't you about to have a wonderful marriage with Tom? You shouldn't be envying other people's husbands.
But Tom's just a regular employee.
I thought you married for love.
I did, but I wasn't expecting to be shown up like this. I thought I'd get to make fun of you at my wedding, but instead it's taking away all my enthusiasm for the wedding.
Then why don't you just cancel the wedding? We came to celebrate the bride and groom, but if the main character is starting to regret getting married, it's kind of a mood killer for us too.
Don't say such harsh things. Who do you think is responsible for making things turn out this way? This is all your fault.
I wouldn't know, but if you're going to cancel the wedding, you need to be prepared. You'll end up losing your job too. If you cancel the wedding now, you'll have to deal with that alone.
What? Losing my job? What are you suddenly talking about? Why would I lose my job?
Think carefully about your recent actions.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Katie, you've been leaking company information to outsiders, haven't you? To Tom, which means to our client company.
What? That's not true.
Tom told me when we broke up, you promised to favor his company, didn't you? I've been watching since then, and the number of contracts with Tom's workplace has clearly increased, and you've been agreeing to their price increases too. I confirmed that we're now ordering at about twice of last year's prices.
That's just a coincidence. It's not like I did anything. And with recent inflation, we had to accept the price increases, right?
But we should at least compare prices with other vendors. We want to keep our costs down too.
Well, that's true, but...
I talked to the person in charge of dealings, and they were puzzled. They said it feels like we're being taken advantage of lately. Katie, you've been talking about our company's work situation too, haven't you? About confidential matters.
I haven't talked about anything important. I'm still just a new employee, so I don't handle any important secrets. I just chat a little about work and conversation.
Sometimes that little chat can be fatal. Depending on the position and person, that little chat can be incredibly valuable information. You might be leaking confidential information without even realizing it.
You're overthinking this, Sarah. You're so rigid, lol.
I'm not the only one concerned about this. I've already reported it to management, and they looked pretty grim about it too.
What?
Actions have consequences.
You reported me?
You didn't think there would be consequences to this?
But it was just small talk.
The disciplinary action will probably come down right after the wedding. Our company is especially strict about information leaks.
No way, wait! Disciplinary action? You don't mean I'll be fired? That can't happen just for chatting with my husband, right?
It's sad, but dismissal for cause is very likely. Actually, someone was fired for doing the same thing before in the past.
No way! Fired means I'll be unemployed, right?
That's right. So if you cancel the wedding, you'll lose both your husband and your job.
No, I don't want that! No husband and no job! That would be hell!
Well then, please decide quickly about canceling the wedding. The guests waiting in the lobby would appreciate your consideration.
This is all your fault!
Your guests are waiting. You better hurry up and make that decision.
What have you done to me, Sarah? I just got fired because of you. You've ruined my life! How dare you!
Huh?
Don't play dumb with me! Because you got Katie fired for misconduct, and the fallout hit me too! This morning, I got called in by upper management and got fired on the spot. They said they don't want to deal with information obtained through unofficial channels. They want me gone before any trouble develops.
Oh my, looks like you really got caught in the crossfire.
Is that all you have to say?
What else should I say?
You need to fix this.
Fix what exactly?
What am I supposed to do now? Both Katie and I are unemployed. Just because you were bitter about me dumping you. This is going too far.
Excuse me?
This is revenge, isn't it? You just couldn't stand seeing us happy.
No, you brought this on yourself.
Yeah, well, Katie told me about your marriage partner too. Marrying a man with better income and status than me? Yeah, this is definitely revenge. Are you trying to make me feel worthless?
I wasn't trying to get revenge. The person I married just happened to be an executive, that's all.
You're lying! You must still have feelings for me. That's why you married a guy like that, to get back at me. Well, if that's how it is, I'll come back to you. I'll divorce Katie, and we can get remarried.
Wait a minute, where is this coming from?
I made a mistake.
Several, actually.
Think about it. We had 6 years together.
The 6 years that meant nothing to you?
I was just saying that. I didn't mean it.
Which time didn't you mean it?
Any of it. I was confused. A wife who got fired is worse than an older woman with a good income. So let's get married. Marry me and support me while I'm unemployed.
I absolutely refuse, and goodbye.
What? You don't want to marry me? You must still have some lingering feelings for me, right?
Actually, I don't have any feelings towards you at all. I'm enjoying my married life so much that I haven't thought about you even once.
You're lying! You must have been thinking about me.
Nope, not even for a second.
But our history together.
That's ancient history.
What?
Getting fired at the same time. You two really are a perfect match. Truly the best partners both personally and professionally. So don't say sad things like getting divorced. Just try to work hard together.
Hey, don't mock me!
I'm not mocking you. I genuinely hope you support each other. Well then, let's both build happy families.
Wait, don't go! I made a mistake! I know that now! Sarah, please! I need you!
Goodbye, Tom. Having lost their jobs, the two moved quietly back to Tom's hometown, where I hear they're now helping out at his family's farm. Katie apparently cries every night, saying, "This isn't the married life I imagined. I didn't get married to become a farmer's wife." But since she'd bragged so much about getting married at age 20 to her friends and acquaintances back home, she can't return to her hometown, so it seems she's quietly continuing to help out with the farm work.
Congrats on getting engaged to my Michael. Please take good care of him from now on.
Huh?
Sorry. Just a habit of mine to call him mine. Since Mike and I have been together forever, it feels like family or a boyfriend. Basically like he's mine.
Are you Emma, his childhood friend?
Oh, you know about me?
I've heard about you from Mike several times.
Really? What exactly has he told you about me? All good things, I hope.
He's mentioned how you grew up together and your families are close.
Geez, I told Mike not to talk about me to his girlfriend. Sorry about that. He's just so clueless. You probably don't want to hear about another woman from your boyfriend's mouth, right?
I don't mind at all. Actually, I think having a childhood friend is wonderful.
Huh?
You've been friends since preschool, right? I heard your families often play together. My family moved around a lot when I was little, so I couldn't keep friends for long. I think it's nice to have lifelong friends.
But being close isn't always great, you know? It's caused me trouble with Mike's girlfriends all the time.
Oh, really?
We're so close that many girls misunderstand, and I'm always the reason he breaks up with them. Not that I do anything wrong. They just get so jealous and can't handle our special bond.
Wow, that must be tough.
It really is. One girl even called me at 3 a.m. screaming that I should stay away from him. Can you believe that? So dramatic.
That sounds excessive. I'm not the jealous type.
That's what they all say at first, but trust me, it never lasts. That's why I'm happy Mike finally got engaged, though I'm a bit sad too. He used to be my Michael, but now he belongs to another woman. Frustrating, isn't it?
What?
Just kidding. Anyway, please stay on good terms with my Michael. I'll make sure to tell him tonight to make you happy.
Wait, are you meeting him tonight?
Yeah, I'm planning to celebrate your engagement. Don't tell me he didn't tell you about our plans. Jeez, Mike really doesn't understand women's feelings. When things are hidden like this, it makes you anxious, right?
Well, now that I know about it, it's fine. Please enjoy your time with Mike.
Oh, you're being so understanding. That's refreshing. Most of his exes would throw a fit about us meeting alone.
I trust Mike. If your childhood friend's celebrating our engagement, I have no reason to worry.
How mature of you. I hope it stays that way. I'll be sure to give him back to you.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Just saying I won't keep him out too late. Promise. Sorry about this. I'll be borrowing him tonight then.
Have fun. Tell him I said hi.
Will do. Though we might be too busy catching up to remember, we always lose track of time when we're together.
Hey, Mike, about tonight.
Oh, sorry, Lily. There's actually a problem at work that just came up. It's sudden, but I might not be able to come to your place tonight.
What?
I know we had plans. I was really looking forward to it, too. We were planning to celebrate our engagement together. You were going to cook a delicious meal and wait for me, but I can't make it.
Mike, is it really work?
Huh? What's with that question? Do you think I'm lying about work to go play somewhere?
That's not what I meant, but I just got a bit anxious.
I would never break our promise to cheat on you. We just got engaged, right? It might be hard to believe because it's so sudden, but it really is work. If you're worried, I can have my senior at work explain it to you.
No, that's okay. Sorry for doubting you.
Well, then I'll get back to work now.
Okay, work hard.
I really am sorry about tonight. I'll make it up to you this weekend.
Don't worry about it. These things happen.
Oh, right. I hate to ask, but could you reply to the wedding venue emails? They've been sending various messages, but I've been too busy with work to respond.
Leave it to me. I'll reply tonight. You seem busy with work lately, so I'll handle the other wedding preparations too.
That helps a lot. I'll send you the emails later then. Really sorry about today.
It's fine. Focus on your work. I'll take care of everything else.
You're the best. That's why I love you so much.
I love you too.
Gotta go. My boss is calling. Talk later.
Take care.
Wow, I didn't know someone in a wedding dress could look so ugly.
Excuse me?
Sorry for the sudden comment. I actually snuck into the bride's room and saw you from behind.
I thought I felt the door open for a moment, so it was you, Emma.
It was going to be our first time meeting in person, right? I wanted to say hello before the wedding, but you're so unexpectedly ugly that I'm trying hard not to laugh and couldn't even greet you properly. I had to leave the room before I burst out laughing.
Do I really look that bad in my dress? I worked hard to get in shape for today and chose a dress I really like.
You spent how much on that dress, and you still look like that? What a waste of money!
I think the dress is beautiful. My mother loved it too.
Huh? You actually have confidence despite looking like that? Sorry, but you're just plain ugly.
Don't
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just being honest. As Mike's oldest friend, I feel responsible for making sure he's making the right choice.
And my appearance determines if I'm the right choice?
I'm way cuter than you even in a wedding dress.
You think so?
I know so. I've tried on wedding dresses before, just for fun, you know. Mike even went with me once and said I looked stunning.
He went wedding dress shopping with you?
Sure, just as friends, of course. He's always been my fashion consultant. We're so close, it's not even weird.
I see.
I just feel so sorry for Mike now. He said he likes women that are domestic, but he should at least care about basic looks.
So you're saying I don't even meet the minimum standard for looks?
Look, I'm just concerned. Mike could do so much better. He's always had gorgeous girlfriends before you. I don't know what happened with his standards.
Maybe he values things beyond appearance.
Honestly, you're so ugly, it's making me angry. I should definitely be the bride instead of you.
What?
Oh, wait, is Mike suffering from some eye disease? Is that why? There's no way he'd marry someone ugly when he has such a beautiful childhood friend, unless his eyes are rotten and he can't see how ugly you are.
Hey, you're being really rude. Sneaking looks at me from behind and then throwing around words like ugly.
Oh, don't act all hurt now. I'm just saying what everyone is thinking. I overheard some of your own relatives whispering about how they expected Mike to end up with someone prettier.
I don't believe you.
I'm just worried about my important childhood friend. I'm not saying this to harass you. Stop acting like a tragic heroine when you're just ugly with delusions.
Excuse me?
I've known Mike for over 20 years. I know what makes him happy, what makes him sad, what food he likes, what shows he watches, even what side of the bed he prefers. What do you know about him after just 2 years?
I know that he asked me to marry him, not you.
Mike is seriously unbelievable. He should have just married me instead of choosing a woman like you. He used to say he'd marry me when we were little. It's not too late for me to take over, right?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want to help my childhood friend. We've been together since we were little. Our families are close, and I'm sure Mike's parents are expecting to see me as the bride.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh? You've only known Mike for a few years, and you're getting cocky. We have decades of history together.
When you talk about time spent together, I really have no comeback.
Exactly! The number of memories I have with Mike is completely different from yours. I'm much more suited to be Mike's wife. I'm definitely prettier than you. You fail as a bride. Give me back the bride's position.
All right, I hope you'll be happy together.
Huh? Really? Wait, are you serious? You're giving up just like that?
Yes, please, go ahead. From my perspective, you two seem like a good match anyway.
Wow, you actually thought that? I mean, of course we're a good match. We've always been perfect for each other. Everyone says so.
Well then, I'll go inform the venue and all the guests about the bride change immediately. I'll also report all the details about how this came to be, including your affair with Mike.
What? What are you talking about? What affair?
I'll be going now. I'll take off the dress as soon as I finish informing everyone, so please wait.
Wait a minute. How much do you know about our affair?
You'll find out soon. Now excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
No, wait. You can't just walk out. What exactly do you know?
I know enough. More than enough, actually.
You're bluffing. You don't have any proof.
We'll see about that. I suggest you prepare yourself. This wedding is about to get much more interesting.
This is ridiculous! Where did you get all that evidence of our affair? You have photos of us together, videos of our dates, and even footage from inside his house. Everything's been exposed.
Well, I am his fiancé after all. I have a spare key to his place, so I can enter his room anytime I want. That means I can freely search for evidence of cheating.
No way!
I actually wanted to set up hidden cameras, but I heard that might get me in legal trouble, so I hid in the closet instead. Thanks to that, I successfully recorded your home date.
What? You were in that house at that time?
I saw everything in real time. It was hard fighting the nausea.
Ew, having someone in the closet is pure horror. You're crazy. That's stalking. I could report you.
Go ahead, and I'll show everyone the evidence of your affair with an engaged man. Your family, your friends, your coworkers, and especially your fiancé. I'm sure they'd all be very interested.
You wouldn't dare.
You two are the real horror show, laughing and saying there's absolutely nothing between you, insisting he would never cheat right after getting engaged, and then blatantly lying. You're truly terrifying.
Well, it's complicated. Mike and I have a special connection. You wouldn't understand.
But I never thought someone like you would save me. Thank you for giving me the courage to leave him.
Huh? What are you talking about? Save you? I've been trying to get rid of you.
I've always suspected you two. I wanted to find definite proof of cheating so I could break up, but when the time came, I couldn't muster the courage to call off the engagement. I didn't know what to tell my parents and friends who were looking forward to the wedding, so thank you for pushing me to do it.
That's not what I didn't mean to push you. I just wanted Mike for myself. I didn't want to help you break up with him.
I know, right? You just wanted to take back your childhood friend from some random woman you didn't like. Please take him back. Enjoy the wedding together.
There's no way we can enjoy it in this situation. Because of you, everyone is after me now. I rushed out of the venue after your revelation, and my phone is blowing up with calls and messages.
I see. That must be difficult for you, having everything exposed like that.
This is all your fault. You didn't have to tell everyone everything.
If you need to hide, I recommend the closet. Just remember to turn off your phone before hiding. Now, I'll be going.
Don't you dare walk away from this! You've ruined my life!
No, Emma, you ruined your own life when you decided to have an affair with your childhood friend while being engaged to someone else. I just exposed the truth.
You're going to regret this. I'll make sure of it.
Goodbye, Emma. I hope you and Mike will be very happy together.
Lily, please wait. We need to talk.
There's nothing to discuss, Mike.
It's not like that, Lily. You're the only one I love. Please come back to the wedding.
What? You were cheating on me with your childhood friend even though you have someone you love? I really don't understand your emotions or reasoning.
I can explain everything, Emma and I. It's not what you think.
So you weren't sleeping together behind my back all those nights you were working late or with friends?
I'm really sorry about the cheating. Even though I had you, I stupidly got caught up in the moment.
The moment? Wait a minute.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm trying to apologize here.
I could understand caught in the moment if it was a one-time mistake, but you two cheated dozens of times, right? It's unreasonable to dismiss all that as getting caught up in the moment.
Well, it's complicated. Emma and I have history. It's hard to explain.
That day's cheating was in the moment. The previous cheating was in the moment. It's a whole festival of being caught in the moment. I wish you'd just disappear.
Lily, please. I know I messed up badly, but I love you. I really do. Emma means nothing to me.
I thoroughly investigated your cheating. I know you were cheating even before you got engaged to me. That nice restaurant where you proposed to me, Emma recommended it, right?
I can't believe you know even that. How did you find out about all this? Have you been spying on me?
You two went there first on a scouting trip, didn't you? And of course, you stayed at her place afterward.
Well, that's I wanted the proposal to be perfect for you. I just needed a woman's opinion on the place.
You also chose the engagement ring with Emma, didn't you? I was so happy thinking you had chosen it yourself. Oh, by the way, I've already removed the ring.
What? Lily, no! That ring was meant for you! Only you!
I wonder if I should return it when we break off the engagement, or keep it as compensation.
Wait, I don't want to break up with you, Lily. I'm really sorry for betraying you. I'll do anything, even get on my knees. Please give me another chance. I promise I'll never see Emma again.
No matter what you do, it's impossible. Be prepared for me to sue for compensation.
Compensation? You can't be serious. We can work this out between us.
Of course, we're breaking up on our wedding day, and the reason is you're cheating. You'll take full responsibility for this.
No way! You're kidding! Lily, please, think about all we've been through together. The good times, our plans for the future. You can't throw it all away!
Just make up your mind and marry Emma. Go ahead with the wedding today. Since there's no refund for cancellation on the day, the money would be wasted otherwise. But if you just marry Emma, it won't be a waste.
Don't say it so casually! How are we supposed to have a wedding in this situation? Everyone knows what happened now! My parents are furious! Your family won't even look at me!
Oh, right. Emma ran away by herself, didn't she? You need to catch her first. Then she needs to break off her engagement too, so you probably won't make it for the wedding today.
Wait! What do you mean she needs to break off her engagement? Emma is engaged? To who?
What? Don't you know? Your childhood friend of many years is engaged to another man.
Huh, really? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. She would have told me something that important.
Really? Then let me tell you. Her fiancé is a senior from her college days. He works for a big company and is quite successful.
What?
Oh, that's right. You two went to different colleges, right? But you were together through high school.
But we both lived at home during college and still hung out and drank together. I never heard anything about her having a boyfriend.
Well, why don't you ask her about it? Ask her to choose between you and her fiancé. You're the important childhood friend. You might just have a chance.
I will. This changes everything if she's been lying to me too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding dress to return and a lawyer to call.
Lily, please, one last chance.
Goodbye, Mike. I hope you find happiness with whoever you choose to be with. Just know it won't be me. This is outrageous! What have you done? Because of you, my engagement was broken off too! Don't drag me into this! Your engagement with your college senior is off, so you chose Mike. Congratulations. What? Of course I wouldn't choose him just because he's a childhood friend. I always wanted to marry my senior. What are you going to do about this? My fiancé was my ticket to a perfect life. Mike was just... Huh? Why isn't this a happy atmosphere? Are you mocking me after everything you've done? I'm genuinely confused. I thought you wanted Mike. You literally asked me to give up my position as his bride. I was so close to marrying my senior. He's handsome, everyone's crush from college, works for a big corporation, and his family runs a real estate business. If I had married him, I would have been set for life, but you ruined everything. Do you have any idea what you've done? What kind of future you've stolen from me? What exactly did I do? I just told Mike that you have a fiancé. That's exactly what was unnecessary! Mike has just been a convenient guy for me since we were little. Having a playful relationship with him was enough. I never had the slightest intention of marrying him.
Mike was just a toy to me, someone to have fun with, to boost my ego, to make me feel wanted when my fiancé was too busy with work.
After all that talk about giving up the bride position.
I wasn't serious about that. I was just teasing you. Because of you, my life is ruined. I will never forgive you for this. You had no right at all to expose my private life like that.
Likewise, my life is ruined because of you two. Of course, I have no intention of forgiving you either. Please take responsibility and pay compensation, just like Mike.
What? You're going to take money from me too? After ruining my life? Haven't you done enough damage already? You've taken everything from me.
If you don't like it, why don't you sue me for compensation? I'm ready to fight to determine whether I should pay or not.
There's no way I could win that, because I'm clearly in the wrong for going after Mike while having a fiancé. The entire legal system would side with you. Everyone already thinks I'm the villain here.
So you understand. In that case, it seems you'll pay properly.
That's impossible! I actually quit my job so I could marry him anytime. I'm unemployed and don't have money for compensation. Plus, I've been kicked out of my parents' house because of this. I have nowhere to go. No money, no home, no fiancé. What more do you want from me?
I see. That's unfortunate, but your circumstances are not my concern.
What? How can you be so cold? You've completely destroyed my life!
You'll hear the details from my lawyer. I don't care what happens to someone who destroyed my life. Now, I'll be going.
Wait, Lily, you can't do this to me!
I already have. Goodbye, Emma. Immediately after, I hired a lawyer and demanded compensation from both of them. I deliberately sent the notices to their family homes, so thankfully their families made sure they paid. Michael spent all his savings paying compensation to me and covering the full cost of the canceled wedding. Emma also had to pay compensation to her senior fiancé and ended up in debt. Both of them found it difficult to stay in their hometown and are now starting over in places where they have no friends or acquaintances.